Today we are comparing the Roland FP10 to the Kawai ES60. This is going to be insightful. Hi, this is Ted Barcelou.
I'm Roland FP10
with Alamo Piano Galleries, and today we're bringing two keyboards and a review against one another, or just a comparison between the two of them. And you can find us on alamopianogalleries.com. You can find out all information, pricing, availability on the Roland FP10 and also the Kawai ES60. And there are things that are similar between these, and we're trying to pair different manufacturers and their product with similar price range.
They're both at the same kind of price point, and they both kind of look kind of the same, and they're both about the same weight, but hey, where does it differ? I know you just tried this one out just recently. What do you think about the FP10?
I think, what did I say? When I first came in, this is a great keyboard for a gig at a nursing home.
Oh.
And I don't mean anything bad by that. I mean, you can pick it up and walk. And matter of fact, most of the customer requests from customers that walk in and say, I'm looking for a portable keyboard. And I say, okay, what are you going to use it for? Well, I'm playing at a nursing home. So this is kind of the thing.
Sure.
Because a lot of times the nursing home gigs, the people that are doing those are doing them out of the kindness of their heart, or just to go in on Taco Tuesday and visit and be part of their program. And then a lot of times their main keyboard or their main axe is at home.
Yeah.
And so they have grand pianos, or they have whatever they have at home. But and it comes because, have you been to a nursing home and looked at their pianos?
Yeah.
Okay, that's a perfect client list. The problem is there's no budget for it.
Well, hang on a second. But there's also another clientele for these keyboards, right? It's for somebody getting started in playing piano just from scratch. You know, back about 10 years ago, a really tiny keyboard would have cost you about the same price as this would cost you today in today's market. So there's been exponential growth in the quality of keyboards at the lower price point. So if mom and dad want to buy a kid a keyboard to get started in piano lessons, it's gotten really good.
Oh, these are great because for $400 or $500 or around that price range, wherever this is priced at, 10, 15 years ago, you got a little portable thing with 60 keys on it.
Exactly.
And cheesy sounds, not even stereo.
It's getting good.
No, it's getting better.
Yeah.
It's always getting better. And the prices are dropping. And that's what I do like about this Roland FP10 is they did the cost-cutting thing where you have the function button. But this is where they spent some money. They put that embossed the titles for like above each key, like piano 1, piano 2, piano 3. Whereas a lot of the other ones you just have to guess.
Right.
Or they give you one of those microscope read maps.
Yeah,
it's a big map that folds out. So this I like. It's functional, and I didn't mean anything bad about nursing home gig. What I meant is that it's extremely portable, because if you go there, you can go to the park, you can go any place you can plug in.
Absolutely.
And it's a great gigging thing, and you could spend more money and get more, but no one's going to notice your piano sounds better.
Oh yeah, no,
it's the fact that when you go live music to a thing like that, or any kind of gig, or even recording, this is well enough to record piano tracks on some kind of ensemble or something like that.
Absolutely. Another candidate for this, another client for this would be, for example, somebody who's doing software recording, software production, and using software synthesizers, software sounds, and they don't want to use a really cheesy keybed. Well, the USB port on this, and also that Kawai ES60, it can serve as a controller for all these software synthesizers. So now you get a really good action for something that's inside your computer. So it kind of does a lot of great things at a really low price point.
Now, what I liked about this is that it had a great piano sound in it and a really good kind of Fender Rhodes sound in it. And it's the same thing with the Kawai.
Yeah.
Now, the sounds, which acoustic piano sound did you prefer?
Ooh, that's tough. Well, I got to tell you, the Roland piano is a little bit brighter. It's a little bit more present. Whereas to me, the Kawai was a little bit more darker in tone, a little bit more beefier on the low end. But then again, the actions differ on both keyboards as well. I find the Roland very fluid and very fast to kind of get through, where the Kawai is a little bit more, it's got more, to me, a heavier action. So I think both of these keyboards have their pros and cons. It's really just personal preference. What do you think?
Well, it all depends on, a lot of classical players like the Kawai samples because they're a little, their EQ different. They sound like they're, I don't want to say, they're just a little darker. They're not as bright. This one cuts through.
Right.
I like this one. I like the way it plays.
A little Elton John-ish, you know?
Right up front where it needs to be. The Kawai is more like a real piano. And if you were recording on that, you would probably want to boost the mids and the highs on it so it cuts through. Because you got to remember there's cymbals. In an ensemble, there's cymbals and there's electric guitars, and they always seem to go right where the piano doesn't, but where the piano player likes it. Or you want those frequencies at least in that piano signal.
Right.
And with that, but I do like the way this thing plays. It seems to be more fluid. The Kawai does seem to me have rigidity, or I don't want to say stiffness, but it seems like it's just
you got to dig in there a little bit more. Yeah.
And I think that's more like a classical player's approach.
Sure.
It's like, it's more perfection toward performance as opposed to performing for the tone.
No, I agree. I think both are still very valid, especially, again, at the price point you're paying for either which one of these models. You really can't go wrong with either which one. They both have their own sonic character and their own feel. But compared to what was around a few years ago, I'm just astounded at the value that you're getting, especially on the FP10.
Let's go ahead and have a listen, and we'll come back and wrap up. Roland, what I can say about both of these keyboards is, one, they're portable, certainly extremely affordable. When you listen to them, just probably through like the video, the TV or whatever it is, but in headphones, the quality of how it plays and how it sounds is like the top end digital pianos from about 10, 15 years ago.
Yeah.
The amount of technology is bringing perfection to lower and lower priced instruments.
I agree.
And what used to cost tons of money now is getting
super good.
And we're seeing the same thing in the guitar side of the store as well.
Oh yeah.
When they first come out with a model, it's all very expensive and brand new, and then it seems 2 years later they have a different workforce building them with the same materials.
It's that trickle down technology.
And it's like trickle down technology leads to trickle down manufacturing, and finally, for once, the price can trickle down and give you your money's worth.
Thank goodness. Amen to that.
Both of these will yield great results, and when you compare it to the price of and the sound of what a keyboard was 5, 10, 15, or 20 years ago, this thing is almost like magic.
Super. Yeah. I would have killed for something like this back in the day, but here we are. This is it. This is now. And you can have it.
And it costs a fraction of what it used to.
Yeah.
If you have any questions or comments, if you own one of or both of these keyboards and have your own comparison notes, please list them down below. And we thank you for your time and visit, and we will look for you in the future in the next video.